Yo, what's up, everybody? December 1st, 2019. Thanks for hopping on here. I've been having internet troubles all day, super busy, been packing, got a lot of stuff going on. And then I wasn't able to shoot my video earlier, but I'm able to do it now. So let's make this happen. This is our weekly outlook video. And the thing is, last week was dead. Last week was Thanksgiving, the end of November, and we finally got some moves on Friday, which were nice, especially with gold. And I think the dollar showed its hand a little bit. So I want to go over that today. And I think December is going to be a volatile month. I think we're going to end the year with a bang, and 2020 is going to be coming in full force. So we got some good setups brewing, and thanks to everybody who took advantage of our Black Friday sale. I appreciate you. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. My advice is to just get as involved as you can in our trading community, because the people that are most successful are the people that go through my training, and then the people that really ask questions or active in the chat group. And I'm in there all day long too. So that being said, yeah, let's get into this. And first off, we got this big move in oil on Friday. So this was super exciting. I was really, really happy about this because hadn't really been making any pips all day and took some losses because it's just really hard in a market that's not moving. And of course, you get into trying to force trades, and that never works out. So I pretty much made my week back on this move to the downside, which I'm very happy about. So let's check it out here. What was really going on? So I drew this chart up after the fact, after this happened. You can see I have a line from here to this resistance point. Excuse me, fractal, fractal, fractal. And I have this as a nice little X marks the spot zone of resistance. And then this is pretty layered in here. This is also what I had and what I was looking at in terms of knowing that, having the inclination that it was time to short this trade. And, really you could see this fall off here, this divergence in the RSI, and then a failure to make another high here, basically, is what I was looking at. So we're at a nice level now that is pretty supportive, 56. And I've entered in trades with stops below about 55.20 area. And then I also have a buy limit here around 55.6. So, and then targeting 58 as a high. So I think it's going to be a good trade, and especially if we get maybe a bounce off this trend line, or my buy limit order gets triggered, and then we get this move higher. So that being said, let's take a look at dollar CAD. So if we're looking at oil, first we want to establish a bias in oil, and then we want to look at our CAD pairs. And I have a bearish bias on the dollar. Y'all are gonna have to excuse the yawning. It's like 9:30, 9:20, and that's my bedtime these days. But I sent a message to the group when this started happening, when my internet trouble started happening. So wasn't gonna leave y'all hanging, that's for sure. So we have multiple looks here, multiple trend lines. And this could be considered a breakout, but we're really, really struggling right here. And just like our oil chart, we have multiple levels here. And we're in this zone very, very nicely. So what I would be looking for And if we go to, I just want to go out to a weekly chart. And this is the big deal that's going on here for dollar CAD. So we're capped, right? So now we know what we're looking at. Wow, I'm seeing all the different levels here and zones. So if you, in my opinion, right, we're moving higher, and then we break down here. So since we've broken down instead of up, I have a more inclination and a more bearish bias here. That's a weekly chart, so there's a lot that could be going on. But if we see dollar prices or oil prices rally, this is kind of what you would expect and what I would be expecting. Don't worry, I'm going to move my face from there so y'all can see the levels. There we go. Sharing that with our VIP community. And so I'm going to minimize this, make it a little smaller if I can. Oh well. So you can see here, I'm tracking this huge formation, right? And wow, look at this. Gosh, man, what a rally. And here is another rally. Which could be one wave, two wave, three wave. But we're holding on here, and I think this looks like a great setup, to be honest. I would love to see some actual more movement to the downside on dollar CAD. Be excellent. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at in terms of oil related pairs. So remember, we're keeping our correlations. We're wanting to keep in mind how the market is correlated. Now it's going to look at AUDCAD. Jeez. There it is. So a bit of a different story on AUDCAD. I mean, Aussie's been getting its butt whooped, and it looks like it's starting to gain a little bit of strength. And this is what, wow, this looks like a good setup here to the long side, because this looks like an inverted head and shoulders pattern. Let's go in. Yeah, it does. I'm actually going to pause this and send a signal. Oh, I think I just paused the share there. Sorry. Well, if you're sitting there watching me send a signal, that was pretty much how it looks like all day long when I'm sending signals. Sorry, I thought I pressed pause. It's late, man. But I like the setup for sure. And really more than anything, look, we have multiple, we have breakout here and let's see, divergence. This has got all the ingredients in a great long position. Let's send this out there. AUDCAD looking solid. So now I know that I just said I like USDCAD to the short side, and now here we are buying Aussie CAD. But I think the Aussie and New Zealand dollar are gearing up for some big moves in December. That has a lot to do with the S&P 500 if it continues to rally, or if U.S. and China strike their trade deal, and maybe it's a little more favorable for China than people thought. That's going to really strengthen the Aussie because of their strong relationship with China in terms of being big trading partners. So what I really wanted to talk about too was this Euro USD. I think we're going to have a real good opportunity this week to play this to the long side, and I've already sent some signals out to the group as soon as the market opened. This 110 level is solid, right? Because we got this breakdown on Friday, but turned out to be a false breakdown. So I really think that the Euro USD looks good to the long side here for that reason, because 110 has been such a significant level. We've already broken out of this big wedge. We're kind of teetering right on this level, and if we can really start to get some momentum higher, that would be huge. Cable, GBP USD, we're in the middle of this pattern here, but we have an upcoming election, as some of you already know, in Britain, and if it is favorable for Boris Johnson's party, then that's going to really make this shoot higher. And if we can get above this level here, then that's going to be really, really important. See here, but until we're either at the bottom of this flag or at the top, I really don't want to buy in the middle of this structure personally, or sell. Here we are at dollar yen. We're really coming at a big nexus here. And the question is this thing going to rally higher or not? And I think that we're going to get rejected again, personally. This is another inverted head and shoulders, but we've been really, really, we had a good rally, but nothing too impressive. And excuse the yawns, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I'm just going all day long, man. It's crazy. So we really need to break higher. We break above 110, then that's going to be super bullish. But another failure here, I don't know how many more times really we can fail before it really just starts breaking down. I will give it credit. It's been super, super resilient so far, USDJPY. But I think we're getting into, well, the risk to reward, let me put it this way, is really good, and especially if we get to 109.8. You can set a stop loss at 110.2, 110.1, and the chance that we get rejected there, again, is, I think, higher than us rallying past 110.20. So last but not least, let's take a look at gold. Gold made quite a comeback on Friday. And we're still just kind of struggling. But you know, I think this looks like a potential double bottom here. Has the lookings of it. One thing we know for sure is this 1455 level is very strong. So I'm going to like to see another high here, like that would kind of break the pattern of us just descending. If we start making higher highs slowly, moving our way upwards, that's going to be great, because then we'll start to retest former breakout points. But the thing is, overall, my bias is bullish here, because look, we're in this just massive wedge. Okay, so maybe we get flushed out to the downside one more time and we get a bounce higher, but hopefully we just maybe get some risk off. Yeah, a lot of this is just news related. Most of the trading right now is news related. It's always news related, but even more so right now. It's pretty wild. So December is going to be a big month. I can already tell. I can feel it. You know, sometimes you just can feel the vibe. I definitely do this week. So that being said, I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it helpful. Euro, looking for it to go up. I think AUDCAD is a great setup, and oil for sure. And we're just waiting patiently right now for gold to really start to bust higher, because the thing is, it's a sleeping giant right now. Like, the sell-off, you know, maybe it starts back again, but usually we have a nice consolidation period before another leg higher. And so what we need to do, this is the former breakout point. We need to break above this and then start making new highs and reversing the trend. So I hope you found this video helpful. Sorry for the yawns. I'm telling you, man, I am tired, but you know, I told my people in the group that this was happening, and here it is. So and I'm just dedicated to doing this for y'all. So, and it helps me to get better prepared for the week for sure every time. So that being said, click the like button, subscribe. If you made it this far in the video, you might as well subscribe. And I have a bunch more free content. And then I also have my VIP group, which is an amazing, if you want to be a part of an amazing community of traders, we would love to have you. So, all right, everybody, let's crush it this week. Peace.